Tell us about where you are in this. Elaine is now working to redo the board. We'll put up the pictures of the 3 women she's put on the board. Is she heading in the right direction?
Well, we think so. I mean, obviously, she's the largest shareholder in the company. Her name is on the brand as one of the founders of the company, along with her husband. We're very pleased that she's taken an interest in the company and seeing that it's, not only survives but thrives. The company has announced 3 female members of the board, potential members of the board, which we like. We think that the board needs to diversify in the wake of her husband's, past transgressions. But she's obviously pushing for more change, and we welcome that. We welcome some turnover on the board and having a board that's more representative of all shareholders.
Before Elaine split with Steve, she was very active in the operation of the Wynn company. Do you expect her to be that active again?
We would welcome her coming back and choosing to be active. She has not said that she wants to come back and serve on the board at this point. I think she's trying to have an influence just as an outside passive shareholder. We believe also it gives her some optionality as well. As a shareholder, if things don't go her way, she doesn't see the changes that she'd like to see come about, that she could potentially sell her shares as her husband recently did.
So cleaning up the management, cleaning up the board, cleaning up the governance is one thing. What about the company more generally? There are some reports, for example, they might have to sell the Massachusetts venture.
Yes, we love the company. We love the brand still. They've got irreplaceable real estate assets both in the U.S. and optionality in Macau. Specifically in Boston, there's been a lot of rumors about them potentially being forced to sell because of some of the investigations. Those are really more state-level gaming commission issues that the gaming commission's having with folks that are suing them more than Wynn Resorts now that Mr. Wynn is gone. We think that storm will pass, and that we would rather see, if Wynn were to be acquired as a whole instead of selling off what we see as an asset that will produce, we believe, hundreds of millions of dollars in EBITDA in 2019 and forward.
Do the actions being taken by Elaine Wynn and others, is it cleaning up enough so that they can get past the regulatory officials in Massachusetts, but also for that matter in Macau, because they were going to have a new building there and they had to go in for new applications or questions about investigation there? Well,
the gaming concessions in Macau are still in place between 2020 and 2022 for most of the concessionaires. So we think that that's very important for them, to not only get past this, but continue to prepare for that. We think potentially Wynn as an acquisition target would be attractive to either an Asian gaming company or a domestic gaming company.